Hemun, thanks. Macchiato. Are macchiato. Okay, okay. Oh, okay, thank you. Right. Okay, bye.
Cả sự ồ mặt cả mì phẩm để tầm ấy mà mấy mì cái bát cái gì này
Ciao.
वीडियो ऑफ है।
Yeah, what's up? Come again?
You don't want chai, sir?
Yeah, I'll keep it.
No, sir, I'll do it, sir.
Oh,
Please,
that's good.
sir. It's like disturbance.
How is it? All good? It's all clear.
Everything.
Yeah. All good. Thank you, Shafee. Hey guys, hold on. We'll start the session. People who are joining online, guys, can you all hear me clearly? Chair is a bit visible still. Okay. All good, no? Not visible anymore, yeah? Right. Okay, wait, guys, 1 second. The bloody mouse. Okay, people. Only 3 people are joining the class, physically, that's cool. Guys, I'm still going to use the mic. because it's very hard for me to speak. Okay. People who are joining online and the ones who are here, guys, good afternoon to all of you. And on behalf of PPIM, I would like to how do I put it? I welcome you all to PPIM as well as your ACCA, the program, right? Okay, so guys, this is what we are going to do today. Good news, not going to do any lessons with you, right? No syllabus, no chapter discussions today. What we are going to talk about is why you're here, and and what kind of value you get when you complete this program. And also, I want to speak about a few things which are very important to, you guys, right? Apart from ACC and PPIM, I want to speak about a few things which are, in my opinion, very important to you, right? Just to get a feeling of this class. Guys, how old are you? People who are joining online? Sorry, physically here? 70. Turning 18. So under 20, all three of you. What about the ones who are joining online? Akshana, Brahma, Ilma, Ride. How old are you guys? 19. Okay. Okay. Are there anyone here who's like still schooling? Still schooling? No, you can't be. Okay, Ilma. Right. Super. Okay. Right. So I think so my crowd today in class are basically ones who have finished schooling, right? So you guys are starting ACCA as a full-time, course. Brilliant. That's so good. Sitika, okay, solid, brilliant, super. Okay, so I like I like this crowd, to be really honest. I like to teach to people who are after their schooling. Makes more sense. My discussions make more sense to people like that. Right. Okay. So guys, before I start the session today, I want to introduce myself. So I'm Rukmal. I'm one of your lecturers. Not the FA lecturer. You'll be meeting me, I don't know, hopefully in about 2-3 months, once you finish your FA module. So I'm a full-time lecturer attached to PPIM as well as so many other, universities. So my bread and butter has always been finance, not accounting, finance, financial mathematics, to be very specific. So I'm attached to University of Colombo as well, guys. So I do research, not related to, accounting, but related to poverty, poorness. That's completely different to, what we are going to, talk about today. So guys, I've, completed so many, programs in accounting as well as in finance. So I've been a lecturer for the past 7 years, right? I've lectured in so many universities. We lecture, locally as well as abroad for ACCA programs. All my subjects are mainly finance related. I have accounting modules as well, for example, at PPIM. So my subjects are management accounting, performance management, and advanced performance management. So basically, I lecture for your management accounting pillar at PPIM. I take other subjects as well, but primarily my area of specialty as far as ACCA is concerned is management accounting. Okay. So once we're joining online, guys, hope you got that. So, so I got a feeling of the class today. So all of you guys are after your schooling career. That's solid. So I want to ask a small question before I start, ACC and all that today, people, right? Guys, why ACC? Why did you select ACC, man? Why? Yes, my good man. What's your name? Yes. Daniel, why ACCA? What made you choose ACCA? Was it because you're parents were like, don't, huh? Partly a reason, okay. Dilshad, yes. Okay. All right. So you were thinking about scope. Okay. What about you? What's your name? Amjad, yeah? What made you choose ACCA, man? Uh-huh. Okay, solid. Okay, where did you go to school? Whichly? What about you? Oh, nice, nice. I've had so many kids from Vicharli at my university. So I was attached to Royal Institute for the University of London programs. I know a lot of kids from Vicharli. What about you? What's your name? Fajli. So why ACCA, man? Why? What made you choose ACCA? Well, recognition. Now, okay. Opportunities. Okay. Oh my God, you guys are like solid. Like, you guys know your shit, man. You have not just come to class, just because of sake of coming to class. No, you have done your homework. That's solid. People who are joining online, guys. Okay, Ilma, what made you choose ACCA? Sitika, why ACCA? What's your name, man? Amma. So, hi. So I was just we're just conversing. Why ACC? Oh, solid plan, huh? You complete ACCA and then you get exemptions from other programs, and so you can finish off so many things quickly. So you're looking at the time factor. Okay, solid. So people who are joining online, guys, I'm sure you have your own reasons, reasons like the ones that was, said out loud in class. Yeah. I hope they're good reasons. I hope no one's here because their parents are asking to go to class, go and do something useful in your life. Right? I hope there is no one like that. Guys, okay, brilliant. I like your reasons, man. Solid. Super. To be really honest, now when I did my my CA, I never had a plan like that, but you guys have no, man. My parents go do something. And when I did it, I passed somehow, or I don't know how. But yeah, so guys, you are very different to, for example, me. Solid. I like that. Brilliant. People, ACC, I don't think I have to explain this to you. Okay, by the way, do you know what stands for ACC? Don't look at the screen. Daniel, do you know what stands for ACC? Chartered? Something about it. What about Mr. Amjit? No? No. Yeah? Fajli, yes. Do you know what ACC stands for? Certified accountant. Yes. So guys, you all are here because you want to be accountants. Is that it? You want to do ACCA because you guys want to be accountants. Man, accountants, do you know what they guys do in their workplaces? They have an Excel sheet open the whole freaking day. They type numbers in, debit, credit. Is that what you want to do? Guys, if you are thinking that accountant is the path for you when you finish your ACCA, you're sorely mistaken. No, like you said, ACCA opens you up to so many other avenues. It's not just accounting. So back in the day, guys, accounting, debit, credit, you open an Excel sheet, you type chatapata, chatapata, that's it. That was the traditional account. Man, now it's not the case. It has changed so much. So much. And ACCA also has changed. Guys, do you know that this is the largest accounting body on earth? Largest accounting body on earth. Yes. Largest and most fast growing accounting body. So you guys have selected properly recognized program. Properly recognized, not just in Sri Lanka, guys. I'm talking globally. We are there in 180 countries. 180 countries, a global reach. So once you finish your ACCA, you're going to become a part of a global family. It's not a big deal. Well, it's not, how do I put it? It's actually a big deal. Once you like finish your ACCA, you're going to have the name ACCA after your name, right? Daniel ACCA. That's a big deal, man. That's a big ass deal. Yeah. Guys, so it's not just about, coming to class and like, doing the things that we ask you to do and, passing exams. No, it's not just that. At this level, so you guys are just starting ACCA, right? You all are in the, knowledge level. So in the knowledge level, we give you like basic knowledge of stuff, not just basic knowledge of stuff that is related to accounting, but everything. Guys, I'm sure you are using ChatGPT and all that in your like day-to-day work. No, I don't know, day-to-day work. When you have to finish an exam or something online, you type your question on ChatGPT and you get the answer, copy paste, and you've sent it. No, come on. I know you've done that, right? That's okay. That's completely fine. People, so we'll be teaching you stuff that is related to accounting and also stuff that is related to like the current whatever that's happening in the world. This is a very timely, up-to-date sort of a qualification. None of the things that we teach are, how do I put it? Well, the things that we teach are very practical. The things that you have in ACC are very practical, 100% practical. What we do here in class are there in your workplace in that same way, in more subjects. Are we clear? So what you're learning is not just like, theory stuff. We are prepping you for the job market out there. So you're here, right? You're 17, 18 years old, 16 after your A-levels. So, still under 20, you want to prep yourself for the job market. That's why you're here. No, you don't do ACC because you like it. No. You do it because you have to do it. Why? You have to go out in the market and compete with so many other people like you. Guys, let me tell you something now. I teach at universities. It's 1,000 times more effective and more recognized and more cost-friendly doing something like ACCA compared to a degree. Degrees, very expensive. And what you learn is all academic stuff. Degrees don't prepare you for the job market. ACCA, CIMA, CFA, they prepare you for the job market. Now, I'm not saying that degrees are useless. No. Some people find ACCA, CIMA, CFA, programs like that very cost-friendly. Because 3 years you're done, no? Actually, ACCA, you don't have to wait for 3 years. Within 2.5 years, 2 years actually, if you properly like do it, by the time you're like 19, you'll be done with ACCA. If you properly do it. I'm not asking you to do it like, at a stretch, exams after exams. No, you have to live your life. No, come on. And have fun. Yes, go out, do all that crazy shit. Yeah, do that. And at the same time, you get your, like, other side done. Other side meaning your career, right? So you guys have to start thinking about that now itself because the market out there is insanely competitive. You know that there are people like you who are doing ACC, CIMA, a degree, some degree in management, some degree in marketing. I know kids like that. I know kids who are like in their 20s who have qualifications just like me. Like number of qualifications they've completed. I'm not saying now, you have to start CIMA, you have to start a degree. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you made a very, accurate decision. Right? This is where you lay the foundation for your future. Do you understand that? Right? People. So there you go. But this is what I was talking about. Global recognition, right? ACCA, it's all accounting, but it doesn't mean that you have to do accounting after ACCA. No. Oh my God, it opens you up to so many different avenues. If there are people who want to become accountants, brilliant. And if there are people who want to become, I don't know, group CEOs, CFOs, brilliant. You're at the right place. You're at the right place, man. Just because you do ACC, it doesn't mean that you do accounting. You can be a marketer. Marketing people actually like people who know numbers. Now, ACC is mostly numbers, accounting, mathematics. Marketing people will like it if you apply for, jobs that are related to marketing, advertising. They'll take you in the eyes closed. You get it, guys. It's not, how do I put it? This qualification is going to add so much value, not right now, but in the future for you guys. In the future, not right now. You're about 17, 18 years old, right? But you're starting this now. That's great, man. When I started my CMA, my ACC, I was in my 20s, 21, 22. You guys are starting ACC when you're 17. By the time you're 20, you'll be done with it. Wow, solid. You'll be able to recover the cost of your ACC within like 2 years. Solid, people. So if I am to talk about the qualification structure, so I said that you have to, do the exams and all that for 2.5 years, right? Actually, you can do it much faster because ACC, unlike your other exams, you have 4 exams a year. 4 exams. If you fail in March, right? Come on, can happen. We have to fail, that's how we learn. You fail in March, you can do it in, March, April, May. You can do your exams in the June sitting. You fail that, you can do your exams in, September sitting. Can quickly progress through and finish this off. That's a huge advantage. Huge advantage. Now, actually, I always encourage my university kids to do the professional qualification along with the degree because this is what add values to your CV. This is what your, employers are going to look at, not your degree. No. Right. People, so your qualification, this is how it works. I'm sure you know this, guys. Yeah, so you're in the applied knowledge level. So you came to class, expecting to learn FA, but very sorry, that's not what you're learning today. Right? So these are the 3 subjects that you have, guys. Yeah, financial accounting, management accounting, accountant in business. That's BT, business and technology. That's all theory, like business studies in your A-levels, financial accounting, the same stuff that you learn in your A-levels. If you have done accounting for A-levels, even if you have not done, it's completely fine. Completely. Management accounting, man, that's my subject. That's a killer subject. Not these two, FA and accounting in business. So, ask Sir Shafee because he's your lecturer. Tell him that I said your subject is not that difficult. The subject that you're learning with him is not that difficult. Tell him I said that. Right? My subject, oh my God, man, that's a messed up subject. Right? But doable, it's fun. Right? So you complete these 3 guys. Oh gosh, what the heck just happened? What happened? Wait, people who are joining online, people hope you all can hear me clearly. So you complete these 3, the foundations, level subject. Then you come to the second stage of ACCA, guys. That's your applied skills module. So here, these subjects take you to another level and they teach you a lot of practical stuff. For example, guys, look at these subjects in you. Corporate and business law. You need to have an idea about the current law and all that people, right? You have to. Performance management, that's the advanced version of management accounting. Taxation, man, oh man. So you've been living in Sri Lanka for the past 17 years now, you know how we pay taxes now, but guys, now here what we learn is international taxation, right? Financial reporting, that's the advanced version of financial accounting. Audit and assurance, financial management. People, these are all, let me tell you, 100% practical subjects. 100% practical subjects. Yeah. You're going to learn a hell of a lot. A hell of a lot. You do this, you're going to get a diploma in accounting and business people. You complete your 6 subjects in your second level, you get a diploma. After that, this is your last stage, right? So in the last stage, guys, you have to do the first 2 subjects for sure. They're compulsory. SBL, Strategic Business Leader, and Strategic Business Reporting. And then you have to select 2 from these 4 optional ones. So I teach for advanced financial management as well as advanced performance management. So these are the advanced versions of what you learn here. Advanced. Things are getting gradually advanced, people. Are we clear? Okay. Guys, now, so you complete this, you become an ACCA, ACCA completed individual, right? Guys, now, I told you there is a huge value in doing ACCA compared to a degree. Okay, the beauty of this particular program is, so ACCA has a partnership with this university, guys. This university, Oxford Brookes University, right, in the UK. So once you finish your ACCA, guys, right, so this university allows you to submit a research proposal and a thesis. So, for example, let's say you want to talk about how the auditing and assurance industry is operating in Sri Lanka. Simple example. That's your research. You submit the proposal. Look here, this is what I want to research on. You submit a proposal to this university. If they accept it, you have to do the research. You do the research, you get a degree in accounting and finance, guys. Yeah. So soon after you finish your ACCA, wait guys, hold on, let me show you that degree. Accounting. Wait guys, hold on, what did I just type, man? Accounting, yes, I meant accounting. Accounting and finance, there you go. So you finish your ACCA, guys, you submit a research, you get this degree as well. You don't have to now, doing a degree, especially a UK one, is insanely costly. You're looking at minimum 3 years, right? So many subjects, like 12 to 15 subjects. You don't have to do any of them. You complete ACCA, you submit a research, you're done. You get a degree. This is an easy way. Like you said, you're looking at, ACCA, because ACCA, once you complete ACCA, you get exemptions and whatnot. Did you know about the Oxford Brookes University? Did you? There you go. Yeah, a lot of people know it. So if you didn't know that, what about the BSc? Yes, Shala. What about the BSc in the second stage? You can actually start so once you finish your ACCA, the second stage, you can start the degree program, right? Not that you have to do many subjects in it. You can get registered in the program, and then you can work on your research. Okay, right. So if you need more information on ACCA and Oxford Brookes University, the partnership and how it works, just drop a message to our hotline. These people will get back to you. Our team will definitely get back to you on it, inshallah. Okay? Right. People. Okay. This is the most important thing, and this is what I want to talk about. Most. Guys, once you finish your ACCA, then what? You're going to what? Stay at home? It's like not do anything. No, you're going to use your ACCA to make money. No, that's why you're here, right? Because you want to live a good life. Right? You're going to complete your exams, you're going to work in a good place. Or if you are running your family business, if you have your family business, your parents, brilliant, you do that, you take it to another level. Or if you don't have one, you start working in a company. Brilliant. So what opportunities do you have after you complete your ACCA? People, I want to show you something. Wait. This crap. CCA.com. People, huh? What's happening? So what kind of job opportunities do you have after you complete your ACCA? Guys, you go to your ACCA website, right? There you go. Here you have, like you go to the bottom of the page, right? Your home page or whatever. So if you go to the home page, guys, this is what you get. Yeah. There you go. So you go down, down, down. Now there you go. You can look at ACCA careers. There you go. People, now I said this qualification is global. There you go. This is the global reach. So you have careers in UK and the European region, Asia Pacific, Africa. And you don't have to go there. You can work from here for those companies. A lot of my friends, actually do work like that. You don't have to go here, work from home. Work from home, not for a Sri Lankan company, for overseas. There are opportunities like that. Let me show you. Middle East, China, America. Even in China, man, this is recognized, no? Even in China, right? People, let me tell you something. You have made a very accurate decision. Very accurate now. Right? Maybe will knowingly, unknowingly. Now you said, Daniel, that there was a bit of a parental influence. Solid. And then you decided, okay, I'm going to do it. Super. Brilliant. And very smart decision. A very smart decision. Okay, so you look at okay, so we are in definitely Asia Pacific now, right? Okay, so let's say you finish your ACCA, the foundation, the knowledge level. Now you want to gain some experience, right? Okay, you look at our country, guys. Where Sri Lanka? There you go, Sri Lanka. There you go. So you can directly apply to these positions now. These are actually like very higher level positions. Look at this new independent director, chief financial officer, senior, process associate, assistant manager. Now this is just in Sri Lanka. Okay, let's look at another country now. Okay, a country that we all of us like. Okay, I like Japan. Let's have a look. There you go. There you go. Okay, I want you to understand something. See, none of these roles specifically tell you that they're looking for accountant. See, Alpha Worldwide Service Assistant Vice President. So you complete your ACCA. It's not, just having ACCA might not be enough, but that's really good as an entry level qualification. You become ACCA qualified, you can apply for any of these jobs, is what I'm trying to tell you. You don't have to become an accountant after you do ACCA. No, 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 no. You can become anyone you want. You can apply to any and every, job opportunities that are out there. Now, what's your name? Amjad. Amjad, I get the feeling that you're like a people's person. Not that others are not. Are you like a people's person? Like, you like to hang out with your friends, like, do stuff and all that. All right, okay. If you're like a very outgoing person, right? Maybe the traditional accountant role might not very, it might not suit you. You'll have to look at operations, marketing, advertising. That's where you have to work with people all the time. Accountants, no, I'm not saying that they don't have to work with people. I mean, they don't get to work with people, but marketing, advertising, and you're interacting with human beings all the time. Do you understand that? What I'm trying to say is, just because you do ACCA, your job, your career path, it doesn't get restricted to accounting. No, no. Do you understand that? You can even become someone like me, a full-time lecturer. Who knows? You like it. And I have a friend who did, now I have a degree from LSC, guys. So I did my degree in accounting and finance. One of my friends did the degree in econ and finance. Now he's a chef in Australia. He's a chef, man. Chef. He's cooking all day, every day in Australia for some hotel. He's making good money. At the end of the day, guys, you're looking at money, Come on. You want money. Without money, what can you do? What can you do? You can't do anything, man. That's why you're here. Do you understand that? What I'm trying to say is, guys, ACCA does not restrict you to accounting, yeah? Oh my God, no. It opens you up to so many other avenues. Amjad, you were the one who said that, and I like it. I like the way you said it. Yeah, brilliant. And you've done your homework. You've done your shit. That's solid. I like it. I like it. But when I started SEMA, it's because my parents were like, go do something useful. I was like, after my A-levels, I just stayed at home. I played a lot of games, man. I'm into gaming, right? I was playing games for like 3-4 months, man. Didn't go out. No, I was completely into gaming. And then my father was like, dear, go do something, useful in life. Go and do SEMA. He actually took me to, the institute. That's how I got registered because my parents walked. You guys are very different. Solid, I like that. Okay, so guys, this is how you look for opportunities. You're not looking at just, man, this is just in Asia. Let's say now people who like to go to a European country, sorry, European. Okay, let's look at the European region. Look at this Albania, Armenia, okay, I don't know what it is. Croatia, Cyprus, Czech, then France. Man, I would love to go to France. Look at this. People see audit manager, audit manager, audit manager. What else? Manager at audit. What a consultant, finance, CDI. I don't know. Project management. ACC, I told you, it opens you up so many different avenues, people, not just accounting. Please understand that, be open to anything. I will be talking about, interviews and all that, later, how to face an interview and all that later. So what I'm trying to say is, it does not, ACCA does not restrict you to just one, one particular, subject area. Look at this again. So accounting assistant, assistant accountant, audit bookkeeper, book analyst, compliance. Look at this: finance director, finance manager, financial accountant, blah blah, forensic accountant, fund accountant, head of finance. I mean, you can apply for any and every job position that is out there, people. Do you understand that? Right? So don't restrict yourself into just accounting. Don't be like, I'm doing ACCA, so I want to be an accountant. No. If you don't know what you want to become, that is also okay. At this level, that's okay. That's okay. So I'll just do something, finish my ACCA the first stage, second stage. I'll do something, I'll get some experience, and then I'll see how it goes. Brilliant. I like that. You don't have to have a linear, a plan. So I want to become an accountant. If you are like that, brilliant. Super. But if you're not like that, let's say, Amjad, let's say you don't have any plan, you don't know what you're going to do tomorrow. That is also okay. at this level, that's fine. Who cares, man? That's okay. Just take it, don't take it very serious. Do you understand that? Right. Okay. So career opportunities, people, please understand that, it's a global qualification. So once you finish your ACCA, you can apply not just to Sri Lankan companies, but also companies overseas. There are lots of companies who are hiring people from countries like ours. Why? Because cheap labor for them, $1 is $300 here. So they'll tell you what, work for me, I'll give you 1,000 USD. Our people will like worship the guy. Thank you so much. Yes, I'll take the job. So what I'm trying to say is, you'll be equipped, you'll be well prepped to, accept those job roles. Do you understand that? The ones who are joining online. Right. Okay. Okay. People, now I want to talk about something very, very, well, this is one of the frequently asked questions from students who are doing ACCA. Guys, now, thanks to COVID, distance learning, it went to another level. Zoom, you don't have to come to class. You can learn from home. If you have like a reliable laptop, internet connection, no need to come to class. You just need to have a computer. You can do whatever from home. So ACC allows that. Actually, PPIN, we have gone to another level to make it more interesting for you. Now, learning from home, man, doing Zoom classes, when your school teachers, when they did they do online classes and all that? Must have been very boring. Did you I don't know, man. We used to do like classes, at the university, online. But we knew that, people weren't actually attending the class. We knew that. You never do, come on. Who would sit on their ass for hours in front of the computer? Right? You will keep your Zoom muted and then you play a game. It's very normal. Guys, now distance learning, all these, accounting bodies, not just accounting bodies, everyone has embraced distance learning because there are so many people who can't physically come to class, who don't have the luxury of coming to class, who don't have the capacity. There are people who are at PPAM who are coming from like Chilla, Vaunia. Oh my God, yeah, so like very far away areas who are coming to class. They'll come 1 or 2 days, and then after that they'll join, and they'll complete. So ACC loves that. People, English proficiency. If you guys are afraid of English, if you guys are embarrassed about your English, proficiency or fluency, if you can't speak good English, people, if you can't write good English, that is completely fine. ACC, it's a global qualification, man. Do you think the Chinese can speak, fluent English? No, they can't. But they still do it. They understand that the Britishers, they know that our language is not English. So you can make grammatical errors, you can make spelling mistakes, that's completely fine. It's not something that they, look at very seriously. You should never be worried about the language, people. So especially the ones who are joining online, guys, if you have questions, don't be afraid to ask them out loud, or you can even text the question, onto Zoom. Not an issue, you can do that, but don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid to speak, right? Okay, right. Do you have any questions about ACCA and yes, Daniel? No, back then no, but now they have introduced ethics. You know why? Why do you think they've introduced ethics? Because no one has ethics. That's the problem, man. Everyone cheats, no? Yeah. Ethics module, the beauty of ethics module is you can do it whenever you want. It doesn't come under a certain a certain what do you call a level. It's something that you have to finish if you want to get the ACCA, the full qualification. You can do it whenever. It's not a subject. You get it? So once you register for it, you get the material, you study for it, and then you pass. It's not a big deal. It's not like the subjects that we discuss in class. Yeah, definitely. You have to do it at some point, not now. Firstly, you do these. Now you're here to do FA, do that with Shafee. Then you do BT with Salman, and then MA probably with me or someone else. You finish those. Actually, there are students who have finished all all the levels, but not the ethics level. So you need to finish it to get to become eligible for the membership. You get it? You can do it whenever then. Not a big deal. Yeah. What else? Amjad, do you have any questions, man? Not really? No? Mr. Pajli? Yeah. Do you have any questions? If something comes to mind, yes, Amjad? What about the ones who are joining online? Akshana, Dulma, Ilma, Misfir, Raid, Sitika, Sumaya, Zainab. Do you have any questions, guys? Please ask. If you do, you can unmute and speak. Any questions? No. Okay. Daniel, yes, what's up? Okay, brilliant. That's a good question. That's actually my area. All my subjects, what I did, what I teach, are related to finance and investment banking. Now, Daniel, yeah, this is like a entry qualification for investment banking. Entry. So the best qualification for investment banking is this one. The best one. This is the best in the world. CFA. Very difficult. Right? So now in Sri Lanka, there are a couple of places who conduct classes for CFA. You have 3 stages. First stage has 10 subjects. So those 10 subjects are put into a 6-hour paper. It's all MCQs. You fail one subject, you fail the whole thing. It's like that. So it's very difficult to progress, but this is like a damn good entry for investment banking. If you are looking at I don't know, man, if you want to become a stockbroker, it's not in Sri Lanka now. You can become a stockbroker. You don't have to have a qualification. You can apply. You can become a stockbroker. No big deal. But if you want to work, let's say, in another country, right? I don't know, man. Let's say US. That's where the most developed capital markets are. That's where you have the most sophisticated markets. So if you want to work in another country as a stockbroker, as an investment banker, you have to have CFA. ACCA preps you for that. ACCA is like the first step. Then you have your CFA. You get it? Now, actually, in ACCA, in certain subjects, we talk about investment banking related stuff. But ACCA is predominantly into accounting. But there are a lot of other stuff. Now, for example, in management accounting, you have a lot of mathematics. And statistics, both. Right? Okay, what else? Daniel, solid. Actually, I have a student in India who asked me the same question. So he's done with his knowledge level. He is almost done with his second stage as well. He was asking, sir, what should I do? If I want to get into investment banking, like Barclays, you have what do you call JP Morgan Chase, like big banks like that. This is the first step. Finish this, others become easy to do. Okay, brilliant. What else? Any other questions? Yes. Shala, with applied level, of course, Shala, with applied knowledge level. So, Shala, if you're looking at this stage is called the knowledge level. Will there be jobs? Of course, man. Yes, Shala. You can apply for any, entry level business analyst, management trainee. Now banks, they advertise management trainee programs. You guys can apply. They'll take you in with the eyes closed. Because you are young, no? They know that you can do the work. They don't take people like us, old, right? You guys are young, they'll take you in if you say that you have ACCA, you're looking at sure jobs, but obviously there will be a, screening process because Charlotte, just like you, there will be other people, yeah? But yes, you can apply. So Charlotte, if you are looking at, if you're focusing on the job market, maybe a moderate, yes. Just look at the ACCA careers, have a look, right? Have a look, then you'll get an idea. You don't have to complete ACCA to, apply for jobs. No, hell no. No, my goodness, no. While doing ACCA, you can apply. There are so many students who are doing ACCA and working simultaneously. Okay, Sitika, one question is, do we get a diploma certification? Yes, you do. Once you finish your knowledge level, you get a certificate. Once you finish your diploma level also, you get a certificate. Sorry, once you finish your second stage, yes, you get a certificate. Otherwise, you have to get one. Because, it's not easy, huh? You have to sit in class, sit on your ass for like hours, do whatever that we asked you to do. It's not easy. So you get a certificate. Oh my God, yes. Yes, okay, no problem. Right. People, now I want to show you like a small video. I want to show like a small video on success stories of ACCA from different countries. Just have a look, will you? I'll switch on subtitles as well.
My entire career has been about accounting, pretty much since I left school at the age.
Guys, now when I take this to the entire screen, the subtitles they go off. So I'll keep it like this so that you can understand whatever that they're saying.
16, doing ACCA, I took it really slowly, and every time I qualified on the
She took it very
evidence to know that I can achieve a lot more. What I love the most is being able to use my skills, watching my clients thrive and knowing that I've had an input into that.
It started as a passion. Most of the things I started learning at ACCA was like I was learning something new, and that got me excited. In ACCA, we've got some core values. The one that resonates with me the most is opportunity and diversity. ACCA has really provided that flight for me in my career. It's an organization that is taking and leading and shaping the future of the profession, and that's an organization that we should really hope you're proud to be a part of.
When I was in school,
There's not these people are they're like they have reached the highest level in their like careers. Group CEO, right? So ACCA and the CEO, ACCA is all accounting. No. I told you it's not just accounting, guys. Yeah.
I always wanted to be a professional. I got a couple of role models who are actually accountants in the industry, and quite a number of them are professionally qualified. And that's where I learned that there's a route that you can do accountancy through ACCA instead of going to the university. I think as an accountant from ACCA, I'm surprised how far I can go and how wide I can get myself involved. It's amazing.
Somewhere down the line I realized, I've got more flair for numbers, and from there my journey on the commerce and then the accountancy started. Seeing ACCA develop, not just locally but as an organization globally, and it gives me immense pleasure to be part of that family. In terms of the grounding that it gave me, it's just helped me build on that to reach where I am today.
I'd love to have a very international exposure. You're always gonna choose something that can take you along your international journey. And ACCA is a globally recognized brand as a financial professional. With ACCA, I think there's many people of similar minds coming together, and there's a lot of sharing, completely beyond finance. I think it's connection, it's a network.
I feel that I'm finally where I wanted to be. You know, this state of Zen professionally, I don't think many can achieve, and I'm very thankful and grateful. Honestly, if I did not have that foundation or understanding that ACCA helped me develop, my work life would have been very different from what it is today.
So many successful people, from different countries, right? Guys, now don't think just because you do ACC, you can, Patas can go up the ladder and become a bloody CEO. They'll bloody slap you. No, that's not how it's going to happen. This is where you lay the foundation. The foundation has to be strong, man. Right? You can do the rest on your own. Yes, right. Now, yeah, I think I marketed enough about ACCA, right? Come. Man, oh man, you're right on time. Come, sit. Right. Guys, now, okay, it's a good qualification and all that, but how do you really learn it at PPIM? How do we do things at PPIM, and how are we different to other places who deliver lectures for ACCA? Guys, so let me tell you, we are very different, from the rest of the market. How we deliver lectures, how we do things at PPIM, very different to the rest of the market, right? I just want to show you like a small video of how we do things in class, right? Watch this. Oh, damn. What happened to the video? Wow. Yes, this is the video. All cool. Yes, all good. All good. Everything is over. Right. Have a look.
In a set of financial statements, there can be misstatement, right? So material misstatement means we identified materiality level earlier. At which level we are identifying as material? So we have to compare the mistakes that we...
Personnel who do not take leave of holidays, a very interesting point. Employees are given annual leave and casual leave. Right? These are paid leaves. Annually you have a fixed leave. So you have to around 14 days.
Different measurement basis. So what same thing you can measure in different ways. So how are you going to decide what is going to be the measurement basis that you have to use? That's what we understand through measurement basis.
And the other thing, guys, taxation is supposed to be a circular process. That means from where it started, it should come back to the starting point again. So we have three parties: government, taxpayers, and the taxpayers.
Issued share capital means I am going to issue only 40% of this to the market. How much I am releasing? 40%, which means 40,000 shares.
Sir, at this stage include research and development, product design, product testing, and trading of stuff. Then after you have finished your research, after you have done your development, you introduce the product to the market. As the product is introduced,
think and see, if parent had this plant, if he has not sold it, for him the plant is 10,000. So he will depreciate this 10,000.
So you guys are actually not new to this setup, because you said that you were there for a small session the other day, so you might have seen how things happen at PPIM. So yeah, Daniel. Oh, you guys did your meeting. Finished. Nice. All right. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Just got it. So you must have done BT with my good friend Salman. Ah, okay, okay. Then you guys know, no, I see. Okay, then okay, people who are starting, this program with this subject, FA, are there anyone who's starting, who's doing ACCA, who's starting ACCA, like with this subject? Or are you all like people who have done BT? Ilma, Dulma, Akshana? Guys, have you finished your BT level? Starting, see, Sitika is starting. Yes. Okay. Okay. So Sitika now done. Okay. So many of you are done with your BT. That's great. So Sitika, now I hope that you got the idea. So this is how we do things in class. We don't use whiteboards and things like that. It's all using cutting edge technology. Even we are still getting used to this this method of like delivering lectures using iPads, webcams, and all these guys. So I'm sure you have had access to your LMS now. So you've used your LMS. People, our LMS is very, very sophisticated. Yeah. None of our competitors have, a sophisticated LMS like what we have, right? So we can share everything, our videos. We can, the LMS can mark your answers, give you feedback, man. No, it's another level. Right? So what's your name? Hussein, are you starting ACC with this subject? Okay. So we started the session at around 1, right? So then Nuzain. H. Nuzair. Nuzair, now we're actually not doing a lesson today. That's a good news. Right? You'll be starting your lessons. When do you have classes, Daniel? Yeah. Tomorrow you'll have your normal class with your lecturer. I'm not the one who does FA. I don't like FA, to be really honest, man. I never understood debit credit. That's not my thing. So you will have classes from tomorrow. So we are going to do a small session on ACCA, the valid the things that you are going to get out of this program and all that. And a few very interesting, very important things that will help you a lot when you go to the job market, right? I carefully picked those topics, people. Last yesterday and the day before, I was thinking, okay, what should I do for these young crowd? And I came up with a brilliant brilliant work plan. Guys, okay, so there you go. We have a solid lecturer panel. So you have learned under Salman. So he's doing so many other subjects, apart from BT. Actually, most of the lecturers, we do more than one module here at PTIM. So in that they can say that we are you're versatile, right? So before I became a lecturer, guys, I worked in the industry for like 3 years and then I got sick of it. And not sick of it, my boss was a real bastard. I hated it, right? So yeah, that's what. So guys, now there are a lot of important things now. At this stage, you're coming to class, you're learning stuff. This stage is solid. This is where you can do whatever you want. Your parents are willing to spend for you, right? Your parents are investing in you. You can have fun, go to class, learn, do whatever. But when you finish ACCA, man, that's a different story altogether. So I'm going to walk you through a few things which will be very important when you finish your ACCA. Right? Actually, you don't have to finish to to understand how important it is. Anyway, so there you go, guys. So you're in good hands. right? You don't have to worry about like syllabus coverage and whatnot questions. No, we do everything in class. You have to get the maximum use out of it, right? So most of you guys are like, most of you guys know how to use the LMS to do questions and whatnot. So by the way, did you like BT? How's the subject BT? No numbers, no. It was all theory, right? Daniel, didn't like it that much?
I mean, similar to how business.
Yeah, it's very similar to business. What did you do for your LLs, man? By the way, what did you guys do for your LLs? Daniel? Okay. Yeah, you two are from the same school. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, what did you do first? Same. Same. A-levels? Yeah, what did you do? Oh, you did your A-levels and started ACC. A-levels. What were your subjects? Ah, right, okay. Are there anyone who's joining ACC from a different, like, non-commerce background, like mathematics, bio? Are there anyone who's like that? Man, I have so many people in my MA class, so that's going parallelly to yours. Bio, see, Ilma is from solid, doing mathematics. Okay, guys, you're going to find ACC very simple. Not the other people, not that the other people are going to find it very difficult. Now, people who come from a mathematical background, they find these very simple because now starting from this module, in ACC, what you have mostly is numbers, right? So a lot of people start doing commerce because they hate mathematics. But oh my God, man, you can't get rid of mathematics, right? Wherever you go, there is mathematics, right? So Ilma, please don't worry. So I think you were starting your ACCA journey with the FA, if I'm not mistaken. Don't worry, everything is going to be, very easy. Lecturers are going to explain things at a very basic level. But they'll especially focus on the ones who are coming from a non-commerce background. So, don't have any problems, any worries. Okay, will I do fine? I'm coming from bio. All I learned was physics, what do you call physics, chemistry, and bioscience. This is completely different to what I have done so far. You must don't worry for a second, yeah. You are going to find this code very simple. Okay, don't have any doubts. Right. So, if you have any questions about ACCA, how to progress and all that, please ask, especially the ones who, yes, Ilma, no problem. If you have any questions, any doubts, please ask. And if possible, guys, come to class physically. When you are here physically, it's more effective when you sit, when you join the class. For some of you, it's geographically undesirable, right? If you're joining from, let's say, Kandy or Gaul or places like that, then you can't come to class, understand. But if you're like in Vellavat, Dehiwada, and if you're lazy to come to class, then no, man. I say you come to class, sit here for like 4 hours, then you're done. No, your classes are 4 hours. How many hours a day? 4 hours. Huh? 9 to 5. How many days? Wednesday is off. Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday afternoon. Okay, 3 full days. That's okay. Yeah, please come to class, guys. It will be much more effective. Where are you coming from, Nazir? Where are you coming from? Nigambo. See? Yeah, that's a bit far. But yeah, you have to make a commitment, man. Yeah, it's a bit far. If you can't, coming to class will be, will be very beneficial. You'll understand things. The lecturer is here. You can ask whatever. You get it? Right. Okay. From US. Currently, I mean, Ilma, you're from US? UAE. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, so you're working there? Working there? You're from UAE. Wait. Okay. Okay, you're in Sri Lanka, so I'm guessing that you're from Sri Lanka, so you're currently residing in UAE. Is it like that? Yeah, then you can't come to class, no, and understandable. Ilma, so make sure, you know what, so, when Shafee starts classes tomorrow, tell your, situation to him, tell him that you're from the UAE, you can't, attend classes, not possible, not geographically desirable, and tell him that you're coming from a non-commerce, background. Yeah, please tell him that. So that, when you tell them, we can give more attention. We can after we explain something, we can always ask, Ilma, did you understand? Like that. Yeah. Okay. Even Durma, you can do that, right? Okay. Even others, people who are coming even from commerce background. I'm not saying you guys have to shut your mouth and wait. No. When you can ask questions, no issue. But yeah, the others, yes. Please let the lecturer know that you are coming from a different background. Right. Okay. Peter, so we talked about the value of ACCRD. You should have told me, man. I could have kept my discussion at a very low level. I feel like a jackass now. Right? Should have told me that. Right? I was under the impression that you guys are starting it. No, that's cool. Brilliant. So you have completed the BT. Did the exam as well? Nice. Nice. Solid. You're starting. Solid. Okay. Yeah, so FA is going to be a very easy module, guys. Yeah, a lot of people like to start their exams of knowledge level with FA because this is the same financial accounting that you learn in your school. Debit, credit, assets, expenses, double entry. All that is there even here. Okay, very easy, guys. My advice is finish it off fast. Don't prolong it. Some people, they come to class and I'll do the exams in 3 months. Then you postpone it, or I'll do it in another 2 months. You will never do it. Finish it off at a stretch. Then it's done and dusted, no? You get it? When I used to be someone who prolonged exams like that. Oh my God, I took how long, man? 3 years to complete CMA. I went for foundation classes and then I wanted to take a break. For a year, I never went to class, I never did an exam, no. But then it clicked away. You stay like this, no, things are going to end very badly. So I started doing things at a rate. Luckily, people, I got through my exam, so here I am. Yeah, okay. So before I talk about those interesting, now we are done with ACCA, PPIM, the facilities that we offer and all that, importance of classes, importance of coming to class, all that is very, very crucial. If you can attend the classes online, people. So what I want to talk next is those important things that are going to help you when you start applying for jobs. Before we start discussing all that, people, let's go for a small break. Right? You guys have been sitting on your ass for how long? How long? Take a small break. Come back in about 15 minutes. 15 minutes? Okay. People are joining online, take a small break, come back in about 15 minutes. Now it's 2:20, come back to class by 2:35. Okay. Oh man, it's one big ass bottle. Show me the bottle. Show me the bottle. Flask. And slash a weapon, man. You can hit someone with that, the bugger is definitely going to die. It's 2 liters. It's 2 liters. Look at this bottle. ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක කරන්නේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක නම් ශාස්ත්‍රීය රිසර්ච් එක මමත් කරනවා මම හැබැයි මේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක කරන්නේ ඔව් ඔයා කොහෙද ඉන්නේ හරිද මම ඕන තරම් ඉන්නවා මගේ ක්ලාස් එකේ තමයි ඉන්නේ ඒක උන්ටප බලනවා ඕක දැන් සිංහල මීඩියම් මේ එලවලකදී පාට නිකන් මෙහෙන්ද අපනවා පළවෙනි දවස් සති දෙක තුන අnder දෙනවා වගේ මොකොත් තේරෙන්නේ මොකොත්ම තේරෙන්නේ කිසිම ඕලක් නැහැ ඒ චුට්ට කාලයක් යද්දී යනවා අයිතිද මේ මතන් මේ කවුන්ටිං වල එනවා අලුතෙන් වචන ටිකක් හරි ඒ ටිකට ඔයා පොඩ්ඩක් ගණන් දෙකක් කරද්දී ඔබ ෂේප් වෙනවා මේ ඉංග්‍රීසි නම් පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න බේසික් එක බේසික් ඉතින් කිසිම ඒසි වලට කිසිම ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ ඔයා මේක කරා ඊට පස්සේ මම දැන් ඊළඟ මොඩියුල් එක ගාලා තියෙන MA ඔයාට FA classes මොනවද පස්සේ ඊළස් විතර solid වා සිංහලට බලන්න solid easy local area big bang සීතුවක් කියලා කියන්නේ සෑහෙන දෙයක් නෑ ඒ level These are චුට්ටක් වුණා. ඒ පන්තිත් තියෙනවා ආගේ. Zaira. කොහොමද සාහිදා ඔරටත් බෑ. ඔරට කිව්ව මට සිංගල් මීඩියම් ඉගෙන ගත්ත සම below that තේරෙයි. Don't take this. This one. වා එළිම ලෙක්චර් එක ඇවිල්ලා කතා කරනවා. යන්න ඊට ආවට පස්සේ ශාෆ්ටි කියන්නේ මම පන්ති ඈ උඩ ශාෆ්ටි වාගෙන පිට බෙදුක බලනවා වාට ඒක ඕනි වයිට් ගන්න ඒ බෙනිෆිට් එක ගන්න මම ඉතින් උඩක බලන්න ක්ලාස් එකට එන්න ඕන ඉතින් බලන්න මේ ක්ලාස් එක මම ගන්න තවසුමයි ඕ අර දෙයිනම් කරන පන්ති දෙකට අනිවාර්යෙන් අවශ්‍ය ටිකක් පැය හතරක් වගේ නම් මේක ඔන්ලයින් ජොයින් වෙන්න පුළුවන් මම කියන්නේ ඒකටත් ඉන්න කියලා උදේ තියෙන උදේ 9 ඉඳන් හවස 5 වෙනකම් මේකට අනිවාර්යයෙන් ඔයාලම ඉදිරි නම් කරන්න ඕකම් වෝච්ස් මම ඉන්න පොදෙන් කොහොමද ඉලර්ස් මේ ඉබ්‍රේද දෙක යෝගස් all right maru pangoi family සා තියනවා තනියෙන් කරනවද අඩේ මරොඩ ගෙදර කරන්නේ සා මරොනේ සල්ලි කොහොමද ෆැමිලි එක කියන්නේ බෑන් මැරි අම්මට සිල්මලෝ කරන්නේ මරු අම්මයි තාත්තයි ඉන්නවා බිස්නස් කරන්නේ මරු ෆෝන් එක කරන්නේ මොඩිෂන් අඩේ කරනවා රයිට් එහෙ මේ මෝල් යුසර් තමයි වැඩ කරන්නේ ඔයයි අයියයි අක්කයි අමල්ලි මල්ලි තමයි ස්කෝල් ऑटोमोबाइल oh Bosco hey tomorrow only වෙන කරගෙන මම අක්ක UK කියලා කියන්නේ ඔයා මේක ඉවර කරොත් වාට යන්න තියෙන chance එක පාට වැඩි point system එකේ තියෙන වාට points දුක් ගාලා පටස් ගාලා points ACC එක පාරද මම මේ මාකටිං කරන පාරක් නෙමෙයි දාන්නේ ඔයා ACC එකට ෆුල් දාන්න දාලා ඉවර කරගන්න මට තේරෙනවා කණේ ගේමක් ගහන්න අපේ කොල්ලෙක් කියලා මේ chartered නම් මීට ගණන් අඩුයි මොකද පාස් වෙන ඒකේ ඉන්නෝනේ මුළු දවසම පොතේ ඉන්නෝනේ ඒත් බෑ පාස් වෙන ලංකාවේ විතරයි අපි කරන එක වෙනවට පොඩි මේකක් කියනවා recognition එක මේක කරනවා බය වෙන්න එපා පන්තිය දෙන්න පන්තිය නම් එන්නම කොහෙද නිකම් මොන්නේ පොඩි කටුනායකින් මේව කරා අර හැරුණා මරිස්සලා එක මම දන්නවා ඒ පහුවල යන්නේ නෑ මම මරිස්සලා එක මම දන්නවා ඒක ඒ හරිය වෙනකම් මම දන්නවා එතනින් හරියනවා එකක් යන්න නේ එකක් කොහොමද දෙන්නේ ඒක එතන කෙලින්ම තියනවා මම කොළඹ එන බලස් තියන කෙලින්ම තියනවා ඔව් ඔයා පුටකින් ඔයා අදින්න ඩුප්ලිකේෂන් එක නැතිනේ බහින්නේ ඔයා කෙලින්ම ඇවිල්ලා වැල්ලවත්තෙන් වගේද බහින්නේ මෙතන වන් වෙන්නේ මේක ඔව් ඒකට ඔයා ඇවිදගෙන එන්නේ දෙකෙන් දෙනවා ටිකක් කලින් එන්න අද ටිකක් පරක් වාරේ දන්නේ ඔය ඒක තමයි ගෙදරින් කියලා දාලා එන්න බයිලා coach lienne අඩුවේ පඩ්ගල එන්න coach ලියනවා එන්න එක දෙන මේට අයන්න මරු කරගෙන යන්න. වා මේකේ සබ්ජෙක්ට්ස් ටික knowledge level ඉවර කරන්න ඕනේ. ඉවර කරාට පස්සේ අපි මීට apply කරමු. firm එකකට apply කරොත් නම් අනිත් පැත්තට ගන්න ඩොග් ගන්නවා. වා ආස වෙන මොකක් හරි දෙනවා ඒවටත් අපිට apply කරලා බලන්න. ඔව්. firm එක ඕනේ. වාට ACC membership එක ගන්න තමයි firm එකට. නැත්තම් වා ACC complete. membership එක ගන්න මොනවද ගන්න නම් අනිවාර්යයෙන්. එහෙනම් අපිට ඕනේ අවුරුදු දෙකක් අවුරුද්දක්. ඒව ගැන ධර්ම කරදර වෙන්න එපා මට. මොකද නම් දේව වැඩි. එච්චර ඉඳන්න ඕනේ නෑ. වා දැන් ඉන්නවා සම්සිස්ටේ පොඩ්ඩක් ෆස්ට් ස්ටේජ් එකේ දැන් ඔයා මේක මාසෙක ඉවරයි කේස් කතන්දරේ අනිත් පැත්තට එක්සෑම් කරපුව ගමන් ඊළඟ සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක පටන් ගන්නවා ක්ලාසස්. ඒක ආව ඒක ඉවර කරගන්න. ඒකට දන්නව නැතුව අවුරුද්දක් විතර යද්දී වා ගොඩක් ඉවරයි. ආය නැතුව apply කරන්න ඕනේ. දැනුත් ඔයාලට apply කරන්න බැරි නෑ. වා බලනවා නම් ඔය HSPC එකේ අර එන්නේ වට කියාව තමයි ආයෙත් නෑ බෝ. මේකයි මම සල්ලි වලට අහු වෙනවා. ඒක හොඳයි ඉගෙනගෙන එතකොට ඔයාලට ගොඩක් කරන්න. දැනුවත් වීමක් තියෙනවා. නියමලා. මොකද ලෙක්චර් ලොකු සීරියස් නම් නැහැ අන්තිරේ. ඒක සර් කතා කරලා ශාෆීට කතා කරලා කියන්න මම වා ඉන්නේ නම්බෝ ඉඳලා. පොඩක් ලේට් වෙනවා කියලා කියන්න. ඒක කලින් වෙලාවට එන්න මම නම් කියන්නේ. ඔව් වෙලාවට එනවා වා කියන්නේ මට රීසින් එකකට චුට්ටක් මල්ලි මාර්ක්තෙන් වත් සිංහලෙන් කළා මාත් ඉංග්‍රීසියට. මෙතන ගොඩක් කට්ටිය මොකද අපේ කාලේ ඉංග්‍රීසි මීඩියම් කියලා එකක් තිබ්බේ. තමිල් එක්කෝ සිංහල ඉංගල මීඩියම් කළා වාර්තාය ලිම්බන් ක්ලාස් වලට ඕදයක් මෙලවම දැක්කේ අර එහෙම වචනයක් දෙයක් ක්ලික් කරනවා නැත්තම් තේරෙන්නේ ඔයා මේ දැන් මේ පටන් ගන්නේ එළ මොඩල් accounting A level accounting වගේ ජලා accounting එකක් තමයි මේකදී basic ඒක දැන් A level partnership එක හවුල් ව්‍යාපාර කරලා තියෙනවා ඕලා හදිසියෙම ගන්න දේවල් මේකෙත් තියෙනවා හැබැයි පස්සේ දෙන්නේ ඔයාට මේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක නැති ඔයා ඉතින් මාස තුනෙන් සීටමක් දාලා කියලා කියන්නේ මේක නැති ඒක නැතිම නැති ආ තොමස් කළත් නැහැ අපි ඕනේ පොලෝ අපෝ
මන්දිය මම කියන්නේ කවුස් මට තේරෙන්නේ යාර කියන්නේ යද්දී යන්නේ
පාර්ට්නර්ෂිප් ආයි කියන්නේ අම්මට සෑ අයියෝ ඒක කරා
කොරෝනා කාලේ ඒකට අනුමත ඊට පස්සේ පොලින් අයින් වෙලා මම අයින් කරලා ඉතින් වෙනස් නඩපදේ පොලින් ඊට පස්සේ අයින් වෙලා ගන්නවා
සීරියස්
වෙනස් පොලේකට ගියා අයින් කරලා ඊට පස්සේ එතනත් දෙක අයින් වුණා ඊට පස්සේ ඉන්ටර්නෙට් විතරේ හිටියා ඉස්කෝලේ නැතිව ඊට පස්සේ අවුරුදු කාමාවකින් ඉවත් කරනවා මට අම්මුනේ පිළිස් අන්තිම ඊට පස්සේ ඒක
මාස තුනෙන් පොඩි වෙනවා අවුල් ව්‍යාපාර කියලා කියන්නේ
ප්‍රකාශන
ඒ ඔක්කොම ඉවරයි
ඒ ඔක්කොම නැහැ
දන්නේ
මූලික ප්‍රකාශන කියන්නේ මොනවද කියලා දන්නේ
අපේ මාස තුනේ
ඒකට මේ විදිහට ප්ලෑන් එකක්
Oliver Paul's Pansi. So what nothing or extra more than me. භාෂාව ගැන මම ඕක කිව්වා ඔයා එන්න කලින් භාෂාව ගැන ගොඩක් කට්ටිය වරේ ආවිතර මේ සෑහෙන කට්ටිය භාෂාවට බයයි මගේ පන්ති ළමයි 70ක් විතර ඉන්නවා වාගේ පොල්ලෙස මට මේක පැහැදිලි කරන්න ඕන කියලා කිව්වා මට එහෙම කියද්දි මම එහෙම කිසි දෙයකට බය නැහැ ඉංග්‍රීසි වල පුළුවන් තරම් මාරු වෙන්න try එකක් දෙන්න ඉතින් බලන්න දේවල් ඉතින් රිසල්ට් එක බලන්න මේක සබ්ජෙක්ට් BT වගේ ආවම චුට්ටක් වෙන හිර වෙනකොට ඒ ඉසිමයි ආපු නියම සබ්ජෙක්ට් ඒසෙම සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක තමයි මේක තමයි ළමයි වෙන්නේ පුරම කරන්නේ ඒක පාස් වෙන්න ඕන පාරික්ෂණය මොකද ඒ ලෙවල් ඒවා ඒ ලෙවල් තාගත්තා නම් මේක නැතේ මට මේකට එන්නවා මම දාන වෙන්නේ ආසර අටරන්නේ
සිටේට පන්තිලා 34 සිටේට යනවා ඉතින්
තමයි ඉඳ වෙලා දෙන්නේ. ඩොක්ටර් දාන්න කියන්නේ තමයි. දැන් අවුදේ චාර්ට් ලැබෙන සර්ව ක්වොලිෆිකේෂන් නම් ඒ ඊට වඩා ලේසියව තියෙනවා. ඒ දෙයක් කරලා දෙයක් කරගන්න පුළුවන් ඒක මොකද? ආද කරේ නෑ කියලා අපි නිකන් මෝඩයෝ ACCA තියෙන කට්ටිය තමයි මේ බේසික් කරලා පාස් වෙලා ඉන්නේ. අදාසන්තිමේදී වාට ඕනි ක්වොලිෆිකේෂන් එක දාන්න ඉතනක වැඩ කරලා කීයක් කර මාගන්නේ. ඒකට සෑහෙන නිවිතෝ. ඒක පාස් වෙලා සර් අනිවාර්යෙන් පොඩක් කියලා තියන්න. මම අපේ ඉන්නවා දුරයින ක්ලාස් එකේ කිසි දුරයකට. ඕන් නෑ ඈ තුනක් විතර. ඔව් පාන්දර පහට විතර එනවා කියලා කිව්වා. ගෙදරින්. ඒ කියන්නේ හතර ගාන මිනිස්සු නෝද එහෙමත් දෙනවා. ටිකක් ඕ කට්ටක් හොඳන්නා ඒසේ නෑ. ඒසේ නෑ මාත් ඉන්නවා පාට. ඒ කතා කරපු කොටයි. අවුලන්නේ අද ඉදුත් අපි කරන්නේ අද ඔය කතා කරන්නේ ඊට පස්සේ කරන්නේ ජොබ් මාර්කට් එකට යන්නේ. නෝවන්නේ. හරෝ බයිඩෝ යන්න බ්‍රේක් එක ගන්න. Ilma, your mic is on, so I'll mute you, okay? Come. Okay. Right. People. Yeah. Do you guys have something like eat? Have your dinner? Sorry, lunch. Did lunch? Had your lunch? Okay, cool. People, yeah, so I'm not going to prolong this session. I'm going to, finish it by 4, right? By 4:15 latest. Right. So we are done with, the ACCA, the value and all that. Now what I want to talk about is, and things which are actually important. Well, for you guys, the young professionals, people now. Let me ask you a simple question. Have you started like applying for jobs? Amjad? Daniel? No? Fazli? No? No? Right. People who are joining online. Ilma, are you working in UAE? Sitika? Zainab? Akshana? You guys applied for any jobs or are you working somewhere? How's the situation? No, Ilma? Okay, okay. Akshana, no. But planning too, right? After you do your ACCA, you're not going to just, stay home. Yeah? No, that's not the plan, right? I mean, that's why you're like here. That's why you're learning ACCA so that you can work in a good place, right? People, so my topic of discussion today is that. So I want to explain, with some examples, of course, videos and things like that, how to like prepare in order to stay, how to prepare and how do I put it? How to go into the job market. Okay. Let that be my topic of discussion, people. How to go into the job market. Now, once you do your ACCA, guys, then you're you're properly qualified, or even if you finish your, let's say, your foundation, your knowledge level, you can start applying for jobs. Actually, you guys can start now itself, but I wouldn't recommend it. Anyway, you can't because you have classes the whole 5 days. Not possible, right? So not 5 days, 4 days, 3 days. Weekdays, basically, y'all are occupied, no? So you can't work. Now itself, work commitments don't suit you. Maybe after you finish your, knowledge level. Ideally, guys, you finish your knowledge level and then do 3 papers in the skills level. And then you can start applying. People, now, so when you apply for jobs, you apply through what? Your curriculum vitae or the resume. Yes. So how to prep a proper resume? Right now, I'm talking for you guys. You're still in your 20s, right? Early 20s. Some of you not even that, right? So how to prep a proper CV that will catch the eye of your employer? Let's say, Daniel, do you have an idea as to where you want to work? I don't know, man. Like, a company that you like to work? No, still no. Still no. What about Fazli? No? Mr. No? Do you have like a company in mind? No? No, that's okay. Zainab, no? Sitika, Ilma, do you have like a company in your head, okay, in your mind? Okay, maybe I'll work in a company like this, MAS, Brandix, I don't know, in a bank somewhere. Right, that's okay, that's completely fine. Guys, so whenever you have to apply, you need to You need to prep a resume, right? A resume is basically something that summarizes your achievements, your accomplishments, whatever that you have done, you know, up to date. Guys, now when I apply for jobs and all that, my resume doesn't look like this because I have been in the industry for so long. So I have to provide more detail. You guys know, you have finished your schooling, you have finished your ACCA, the first stage or the second stage, not even that. Now you're applying for jobs. Your CV should look like this, man. One page. One page. You need to summarize everything. When I look at it, guys, do you know that, when companies like Unilever, you have heard of Unilever? No? Solid job opportunities. Huh? Solid job opportunities. Unilever, Nestle, MAS, Brandix, all these banks, when they apply for management trainees, you can actually start applying, but not now itself. When you apply, people, better to have a small CV like this. This shows everything in one shot. Your employer, your HR manager looks at it, okay. Daniel, okay, he has done A levels, virtually, okay, ACCA, part qualified, done. You're what, 19, 17, 18, 20 years old. They know that you don't have experience. So don't try to bullshit in your CV. Don't try to put, I played this many games, badminton, hockey, raga. Don't put all of that. Put all your, what do you call, highest accomplishments. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, your CV should look like this. Like one shot, the employer should be able to see. Okay, so obviously you put your contact information. Nowadays, people now actually putting a picture is sort of frowned upon. There's no harm if you put the picture, but even if you don't, it's fine. It's sort of frowned upon in certain places. You don't have to put your picture to tell about you to the employer, right? Yes. So you can put a picture, but not obviously something like this, right? You put a professional picture, right? Not, when you're in like a bloody t-shirt, beach shirt. No. You wear a shirt, or if you, an appropriate workwear, appropriate workwear, not something like this, right? Take a small photo. Don't smile. And don't be like, don't stay like that also, have the normal way that you take your photo for your ID and all that. Like that. Yes, okay. Guys, contact information, education. Now, when you list your education, now, for example, Daniel, you have done your O levels, A levels now? A levels. Mention the stream, passes. Commerce, let's say you have done your A levels in commerce, no, commerce. You list your subjects, the main subjects. Even for your O levels, list the main ones. 7 A's or 8 A stars or whatever, main subjects, mathematics, English, whatever, social sciences are there. You go. Only the main ones. I'll share this with you guys, yeah? And then when you put your ACCA information, right? You can say ACCA, completed knowledge level, currently reading for skills level. Subjects that you have completed, put them as well. Just to show to your examiner that you have experience, the technical stuff related to these subjects. If you put just ACCA knowledge level, some employers may not know. Put the subjects. Management accounting, financial accounting, like that. So that this guy, he knows financial accounting. Do you understand that? Usually, guys, when you say ACCA, they will know, but better to, list the subjects in brief. People, work experience. If you don't have any work experience, then don't have the heading work experience and say nil. No, don't have the heading. Skills. This is very important. Put your skills, whatever, whatever that you think that you are good at, team player, right? I don't know, man, proficiency at mathematics. Nowadays, guys, companies, they look for people who can work with others, who can move with others. If you're an introvert, now you know yourself, no, Daniel? I don't know whether you're an introvert or an extrovert. That's completely fine. That is completely fine. But nowadays, companies, they look for people who can engage with other people, who can network, who can properly speak, right? You should have the personality. Do you understand that? They look for people like that. So match your skills accordingly and put some. Don't put a lot. Guys, now you don't have to prep your CVs now itself, but if you are interested, you can actually make 1 or 2 CVs and keep. Because now, for example, then you can apply for a marketing job, advertising. I think there are job opportunities, there are job positions I saw recently. Facebook handler, Instagram handler. So you are recruited for a company to handle their Instagram page. Right? You're recruited for a company to do their Facebook marketing or whatever. There are job roles like that now. You may think, Ade, what's this? Putting something on Facebook and just chilling and waiting, nothing to do. No. It's not going to be that simple, but guys, they look for people who have that sort of skills, proficiency. Nowadays, most of you guys are very good at technology. You know, whatever that's, the latest technologies, you know how to use them. Instagram, whatever social media, man. Well, when it comes to social media, I suck at it because I don't know how to use it properly. And to be really honest, I don't care. So yeah, you can't have that attitude anymore, man. Not now. Not in today's context. No. Skills. People, once you show your this thing and all that, what they look at, I'll show you a sample, see if I can, guys. They look at your objective. You have to have a small objective, right? Small objective in the sense, your life objective, not for example, now my objective, let me talk about my objective, guys. Yeah, when I first prepared my, CV, I wanted to work in a highly recognized university, right? Where I wanted to get exposure to diverse students, not just students from Sri Lanka, from a lot of countries, a lot of places. Then we also learn. So that was my objective. Right? You can have your own objective. It depends on your preferences, whatever. People, your CV at the end of the day, it should look like this. See, look at how they, show the skills, guys. Now, usually to your CVs, like nowadays, people incorporate numbers, analytics. Now, for example, proficiency in Microsoft packages, 95%. So they show things like that using a bar like this big. Do you see? Proficiency in whatever, 95%, 96%. Guys, now you know that you can use, whatever CV templates that are out there. You don't have to make a CV from scratch. For example, here, guys, CV template. There you go. CV wizard. There you go. See, guys. File, blah, blah, blah. Create CV tools. There you go. See, one shot, one page, you show everything. Everything. Now, actually, you can use something like this to prep your CV. Look at this. There you go. Employment. Project manager, blah, blah, education, certificate, see, soft skills. Everything is in one page. Done. Very concise. Nowadays, guys, there are so many people like you who are applying for jobs. So it's not easy to get recognized. Do you understand that? Not easy. Yes, there's so many people like you all who are applying for jobs. Guys, I was told that for Nestle management programs, like very recently, so they have hired only 70 people. Some 2,000 people have applied. Out of 2,000, only 70 were selected. That's less than 10%. So you have to do things differently. So I'm saying the moment you start creating your CV, try to incorporate that difference. Are we clear? Are we clear? Zia, quantifying assessments. Also, some people, when they prepare their CVs, man, now your CV can't look like a bloody cartoon like this. Huh? It can't look like a cartoon. It has to be a professional one. So you can't use all kinds of fonts, people. Usually, the fonts that are accepted by these recognized employers, Times New Roman, that's a boring font, but that is what is recognized. Arial. So they even look for things like that. Do you get it? Blah, 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 proofreading. So actually, I mean, this may not become very useful to you now itself, people. But in another, I don't know, man, in a year's time or whatever, you'll have to somehow, like, somewhere down the line, prep a CV and start applying, right? Let's say you create one now itself. I remember when I created my CV, yes, that was after I finished my degree only. That's when I started applying for jobs. Nowadays, people are not like that. So there are people who are trying to, like, do things on their own, hustle, make money, sell phones, whatever, repair phones. Brilliant. Solid. That shows that you are, like, taking the initiative. Solid. I have, guys, now, oh my God, what? Drop shipping? Do you guys have an idea about drop shipping? Now, when you go to Amazon, eBay, and all that, guys, you get links now. When you click on that link, I don't know how drop shipping works. I had a couple of years back in my university a student who was doing drop shipping. I can't remember what that is. So basically, you're acting like a third party to Amazon. Now, in Amazon, you buy stuff now, right? So in drop shipping, you become registered something, I can't remember. He was doing it so successfully, he was making a lot of money at your age. So there are people who are trying to, like, do things differently. Brilliant. Super. If you are looking for a professional career, guys, I think that's your plan, right? You don't want to work in any company. No, you want to get recognized. You want to, finish off ACCA, start working for a good company. Then something like this is going to become very, very important. Right. Okay. So after you apply, then what, people? Then what? The interviewing process. Oh my God, interviews. Wait, I want to show a few video clips, people. Now, guys, how do you think? Okay, how do you think companies nowadays conduct interviews? Yes, most of the time they're virtual. It's not even virtual, actually, to be really honest. Now, companies like Unilever, Nestle, because there are so many people who are applying to those companies, what they tell the applicants is, you know what? Send us a video of yourself. So you have to record it and send the video. That's it. That's the first step in the interviewing process. Now in Sri Lanka, actually, I can't remember, MAS, one of these companies had that on-demand video interview. Most of the time after COVID, how companies conduct interviews is using Zoom. So I'm going to talk about both. How to face an interview properly. Now, I'm going to show you a few examples. Second. It's that video clip on. Okay, so you guys come under the category of millennials, no? No, not millennials. Gen Z. Y'all are Gen Z, no? Right, okay. People, nowadays, your interviewing process. So this is just a small video clip that I came across. Today when I was looking for, thank you, Uncle. When I was looking for good video clips on interviews to show you. I don't think like people in this class are like, this girl is some brat, man. Let me show you. Gosh, how do I millennium job interview?
It says you are trained in technology. That's
Okay. So nowadays, now I'm not saying that it's you guys. Now there are some people who are very, very disrespectful and they don't know how to behave. Actually, people who are your age only. You guys are like, you guys are a different breed, right? I come across students who are, oh my God, I have no words to describe them, right? So this showcases a person like that. This can't be a funny, a comedy video, guys. Yeah, this shows how disrespectful people are nowadays towards like old people, right? Okay, this is a normal interview only. Just see how this goes.
Amy, it says you are trained in technology. That's very good. Are you adept at Excel?
No.
PowerPoint?
No.
Publisher?
Not really.
Exactly in what area of technology are you proficient?
Snapchat, Pinterest, Instagram, Vine, Twitter. You know, the big ones.
I'm surprised you didn't say Facebook.
That's for old people, like my parents. That's funny.
Well, Amy, when you're working for me...
Guys, let me be honest now. Is Facebook old? So you guys don't use Facebook that much. It's IG, Instagram and Snapchat. Not Facebook. Really? Daniel, what do you think, man? Really? Jesus.
We might have accounts, but we don't really use them.
You don't really use them? No. I thought this was only the case in like in Western countries. And that's terrible.
You have to have those kind of research skills because I'll send you things for you to comb through and get the answers and send them to me. So for that, you got to be really good at technology.
For stuff like that, no problem. I'll just ask Siri.
You'll just ask Siri?
You know, Siri tell me this, Siri find me that. We're all good at getting you the answers.
Tell Siri, I want you ready to go at 8 sharp each and every morning.
I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
What you just said.
You don't understand be ready to go?
No. You said 8, right?
Yes.
8 like in the morning 8?
Yes, in the morning.
Yeah. That kind of doesn't work for me. Who gets up at 8?
I do.
I Skype with my French boyfriend in Paris until like 3 in the morning. I don't even get to Starbucks until like 10, where I order my grande chai tea latte, 3 pump skim milk, light water, 2% foam, extra hot but not too hot. So if it's okay, I work best in the morning at 10:45.
Wow. Amy, I don't think we're going to be a good fit.
Why are you so negative? I can sense your hostilities, and right now I am not feeling very safe. I've been here for over 5 minutes, and the only nice thing you have said to me was nice resume, which I typed all night for this meeting with you. You've given me no guidance, no validation, no encouragement, no supervision. Is there an HR director somewhere?
HR director?
Yes, I need to speak to someone. I may have to take off today as a mental health day.
Take the day off. Amy, look at me. You don't work here.
Are you firing me?
Okay, yes.
I honestly don't think there are people like that in Sri Lanka who would, like, speak in such a manner to the interviewer. If I was the interviewer, I would have bloody hammered the girl, man. I would have gone to prison, but I would still have, like, done it. I would have hammered. So guys, nowadays it all's I think it's all your attitude, right? It's all the attitude, man. If you portray yourself as if you're like a big person with a big head, big monies, man, your journey is not going to, end that well. Guys, so facing an interview, I don't think in Sri Lanka we have, these kinds of problems. But in other countries, yes. You know why? Because people are changing, There are people who identify themselves as bloody vegetables, broccoli, cats, dogs. There are people like that. Well, let me ask you a question. Do you have friends like that? No, that can't be. In Sri Lanka, still no, that trend is still, not there. But we are a country who will copy anything, right? And just like, start, doing whatever that they do. We are a country that we are like best at copying, man. So good at copying. I think that's why we have crazies like this, right? I hope you guys are not like that. Okay, facing an interview, people, facing an interview. Let me show you a very interesting video clip. So you have sent your resume. Now they're asking you to come for an interview, right? How are you going to face it? How are you going to, do the interview? Guys, 1 second. There is a video, man. Now. I'll show you a video and ask a few questions. Let's see whether you understand. I know that you still haven't even like applied for jobs. That's completely fine. Not this one, not this one.
Thanks for coming in.
This is the bit. The video that I watched. Once again, guys, I can't find the video. Oh. Okay, just have a look. I'll ask you, like, what wrong things that this applicant does to your knowledge, you can answer. Like, after the video, I'll ask from each and every one of you. Just have a look, will you? No. These are very useful, but will come very handy, not now, like in a few months' time for you guys, probably. Just have a look, will you?
Hi, Barbara. Hi. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in for the interview.
Okay. Did you notice something off there? Okay, I'll show the video again.
Hi, Barbara. Hi. It's nice to
Did you notice something off? Daniel? What was it? Yes, not respectful, man. Not respectful. Yes, okay.
Thanks for coming in for the interview today.
Thanks. Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, great. So I've had a chance to take a look at your resume, and we're really impressed with the experiences you've had in logistics.
Yeah, well, I've worked.
Okay, look at her body language. Look at like what things she looks at. Whether she looks at the interviewer or like she's rolling her eyes like this, looking here, here and there. Look at things like that, guys. You're going to make the same mistakes. Same mistakes. I made those mistakes. You will also make the mistakes. So I want to point these out. There was no one for me to like point these out, for me, but this so when PBI asked me to like, take this, session, I took it very gladly because I could like, show these things to you because you're still very young. You're going to go to the job market very soon. These things are going to become so useful, right? Okay. Well, okay. I'll just rewind a bit. Look at her body language. The moment you walk into the office building, you're being interviewed. Do you understand that? It's like that only, right? Okay.
Experiences you've had in logistics.
Yeah, well, I've worked in lots of places since my kids have started school.
Okay. So would you be interested in upgrading any of the skills you...
She has kids. That's something, that you don't have, like, in common. So you can forget that. So she's telling, I worked in so many places before she had her kids or whatever. Did she mention any of those places? No, right? Be very specific when you talk about things in an interview. Be very specific. Don't talk about things in a very vague way. Okay, moving on.
Have as they relate to programs in our job ad?
Well, with 3 kids, there's never enough time, but I could manage some work if I get the work. I could try to take weekend courses when the kids are with their father. I know that my work in AS 400 is still current, but I could likely update what I've done in ERP applications.
Okay, yeah, you certainly sound busy. Do you find that working with others comes easily to you, or do you prefer to work on your own?
Most often I'm better.
That is a trick question, man. That is a trick question. You always say, no, I like to work with others. Let's say you hate others, you don't like to work with others. You still say, no, I love working with others. Because they want team players. Nowadays, guys, you can't long time back. Now in economics, you learn something, self-sufficient economy. So you do the farming, whatever that you farm, that's what you eat. That era is gone, man. You have to depend on one another. You have to work with others. It's a trick question. When they say, look here, do you work well with others or do you think you can do things on your own properly? Always, no. I'll work well with others. Let's see what this person tells.
On my own, because I can set my own pace and try to meet deadlines that way without relying on others who sometimes don't make the effort.
Okay. So would you say that you've taken...
You look here, I'm the best, if I do the work on my own, then I can, get it done faster than, other people who don't put enough effort. You don't talk shit about others, especially your previous workplaces and all that when you go for interviews. Just have a look.
Lead on team projects in the past? And if so, could you provide a few examples?
I've just worked in small offices in the past, so mostly I've just been given tasks and done them on my own without having to bother working with others. It's just faster that way.
Okay. So Barbara, those are all the main questions that we have for you today. Are there any questions that I can help answer?
Well, I'm always worried about things like benefits. I'm guessing you have a dental plan. Does it cover braces? My son is going to need them.
Jesus Christ. So when they say, Daniel, do you have any questions from us? Do you have any questions that you have to ask? You don't start asking about their bloody health plans. If I join, what kind of health benefits am I going to get? Is there dental insurance? Is there this insurance, that insurance? No, you don't ask questions like that. They kick you out, man. You don't have a job. No. You ask questions about your role. Okay, what will I be doing? What will be my goals? Who will be, with whom will I work? To whom do I report? You ask questions like that. If you say no questions, that is also a problem. Make sure to ask something related to the job. Are we clear? Okay, so this goes on, people. Now let me show you another two very interesting video clips. Guys, now in an interview, it's all about making the impression. You have to give a good impression about yourself to the interviewer, right? Just have a look, will you?
12 things that ruin a first impression immediately. Scientists have proven that we form our...
Not this fit. Wow. Okay, this is fun, yeah? Okay. Job interviews are all about making the right first impression. Put things the wrong way and they may hear something you never intended to say. If you go to an interview without a plan, you end up saying all kinds of bullshit that you regret all your life, man. So you never intend to say it, but because of the way you talk about something, the idea that is communicated to the other party is completely different. Completely not what you intend to say. Okay, have a look.
Hi, I am really excited to meet you. I saw on your daughter's blog that she has a gluten allergy, so I got these gluten-free cookies. I hope she likes them. I'm a crazy stalker. Don't let me into your life.
I'm sorry.
You don't butter your bosses like that, man. This is a classic, ass licking only. I can't put it any other way, man. I can't put it in another. I can't sugarcoat it. This is a classic ass licker. Look at this. There are people like this.
Hi, I am really excited to meet you. I saw on your daughter's blog that she has a gluten allergy, so I got these gluten-free cookies. I hope she likes them. I'm a crazy stalker. Don't let me into your life.
I'm sorry, I didn't bring any copies of my resume with me. I actually care so little about this job, I didn't even bother to print something out.
Sorry I'm late to traffic. I just don't care about your time.
There you go. Matt, I have made that excuse in job interviews. I have made that excuse. I've said, very sorry, I was a bit, I got caught up with the traffic. Man, that's not a valid excuse. Not a valid excuse. If they ask you to come at 8, you have to go at 8. You can't say traffic, this, that, whatever. Bad impression, na? Okay, what happened with your previous job?
They really didn't know how to take advantage of my skills. I have no skills.
My old boss, Tim, do you know him? Oh, I love Tim to death. He didn't really get social media, but gotta love that guy. I'm super passive aggressive, and I'll talk behind your back the first chance I get.
My biggest flaw is that I'm a perfectionist. My biggest flaw is that
this is another trick question, man. In every interview, they ask you, okay, what are your strengths and weaknesses? Some people say they don't have any weaknesses. Oh my God, you're out. The moment you say that, you're out. You have to talk about, you have to be very honest. When they ask you, what are your weaknesses? Daniel, if I ask you, what are your flaws? What kind of things would you say to me? What are your flaws? Don't say I'm a perfectionist. If you say things like that, you're out. Okay. That's it. Man, you're okay. What about you? Okay, brilliant. Okay, that's a solid. I don't want to say weakness, but that's a solid conversation starter. You say something like that, they're going to be like, okay, this guy is an introvert, but he's accepting it. He's like, embracing it. Yes, Mr. Amjad, if I ask you what your flaws are, what would you say, man? Don't say I don't have any flaws. Huh? You keep looking at your interviewer like that, you're out. Yeah, Mr. Same thing. Okay, yeah. So don't know how to strike up a conversation. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. Yeah. Be very honest. Yes, be very honest when they ask you questions like this. See, my biggest flaw is that I'm a perfectionist. Wow. What a bullshit answer.
Well, I'm not good at public speaking or delegating or working in Excel or interviewing for jobs, obviously.
I really don't have any flaws. Yeah, I'm gonna be a lot of fun to manage.
Okay, this is another trick question. Where will you be in 5 years' time? Now in Sri Lanka, if you are going to stay in Sri Lanka, that's going to be a very tricky, answer, man. Because in Sri Lanka, you don't know what the heck's going to happen tomorrow. Prices will go up, prices will go down, the government will change, aragale, this, that, whatever. We are living in a very uncertain sort of an environment. But this is another classic question that they ask when you go for interviews and whatnot.
Be in 5 years? In your job. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. Watch your ass.
I want to invent the next thing. I'm going to use your office to start my own company. Yeah, and then I'm going to steal all your employees, even Brenda.
I mean, honestly, I would just really love to get away from the grind in this business setting. Maybe I'll move to Europe or Africa or Asia or open up an Etsy store, something like that. Yeah, I get high a lot.
What kind of medical insurance do you provide? I have cholera and I want you to pay for it.
What's your vacation policy like? I can't wait to not be at my new job.
Do you think I'll get an office? I want all the things I don't deserve. Sorry, I'm expecting a call. Yeah, so many more things in the world more important than this. Yeah, it's going great. I don't know, I think I get it.
I really want this job. I'm the most desperate person you've ever met, and I'm 5 seconds away from grabbing your hand and begging.
I'm a team player, and
That's another trick question, man. They ask you why you need this job. You say, I really need it, benefits, whatever, you are out again. Okay, Daniel, hypothetically speaking, if I ask you, okay, let's say you have applied for a company, let's say as a business analyst. So your job is to analyze customer, whatever, buying patterns, supplier patterns, whatever. So your job every day, all day is to analyze them. So if I ask you, why this job? What kind of an answer will you come? Come again. Yeah, analyst is it involves analyzing data. Let's say you're going to you're going to work under the purchasing director. So he is going to send you a lot of purchasing data. So you'll have to analyze, okay, who's buying from us, at what time do they buy? Now, okay, interesting thing. Okay, just clicked people. Something that I want to share with you. So a lot of people order how do I put it? Oh man, I don't know how to put it in a nicer way. So on Daraz, on these your platforms, people, there are all kinds of things that are being sold. And okay, how do I put it? It's not, I don't think it's appropriate, man, given your age. You know what? Let's not talk about it. So there are all kinds of things that are being sold. People tend to buy those things, certain things at at the middle of the night. There are certain things that people look for in the middle of the night, not in the daytime. They look at those, they look things up on Daraz and all that in the middle of the night. One of my students worked at Daraz. He was telling me, sir, usually now they analyze everything, you know, big data and all that, no guys, yeah. So when you order something, when you search something, let's say at around 10 p.m., it gets saved. When you go to Daraz again, based on your previous whatever searches, Daraz is going to suggest things to you. So my student was telling me, sir, these are the stuff that usually people look up at around 12 to 2 a.m. So Daraz automatically they showcase like those things. You don't have to search. They're there. You go to Daraz, what you want to buy, it's like the phone read your mind. On Daraz, you don't have to search. Whatever you had in mind, it's there. You just have to click and buy. Analysts, that's what they do. So they look at data and they come up with like, conclusions. Okay, at this time, people buy these stuff. Okay, so I ask you, why? Now, let's say there are 5 people. I tell you, Daniel, you see the people outside, they are equally qualified, but why should you get the job? Why? What would you say? Yes. So now, yeah, you don't say things like this, obviously.
I really want this job. I'm the most desperate person you've ever met, and I'm like 5 seconds away from grabbing your hand and begging.
I'm a team player, and I'm a people person. All I have to offer you are cliches.
I'm not really looking right now, but I would consider taking it if the price was right. Yeah, I'm gonna start looking for a job from my desk the second you hire me. Do you know anyone actually?
Yeah, so you don't say crap like that. It's like a cliche. Everyone says that. Everyone says that. You get it? You have to speak your mind, Daniel. You have to speak your mind, as in be very honest. You can say, look here, this is my very first job. I don't know what I'm getting into, but I'm very eager to learn. Right? I'm not focusing on the pay right now. Some people, when they start their jobs, they're like, sir, I want 70,000. Right? Without 50,000, no, they bloody slap you. 50,000, you're about 15, 16 years old with ACCA, 2 subjects passed, you're asking 50,000. They'll slap you and kick you out. No. So you should be like, no, I'm not looking for money. Money is money is not the priority. I'm looking for exposure. I'm looking to learn things like that. And I want to get the exposure. I've never worked. Right? This will be very, very new for me. And I'm, excited. Things like that, Danny. Not cliches, man. I'm a team player. You say things like that. They'll know that you have copied it from somewhere. You get it? Cliches. Everyone says it. But no one really gives a damn. Do you get it? Right. So people, there are so many videos that I want to show you, but not everything today. Yes. So here, guys, I talk about, so people like you, how you need to prep for an interview. It's not going to be that hard, guys. Yeah, they're not going to look at you as if you're having like a lot of experience. They know that you're young. They know that you're going to make mistakes. They know that you're not perfect, but they look for certain things. What kind of things they look for? Let me show the last video on job interviews, people. Nowadays, you guys use a lot of you use the internet to learn stuff, read stuff. Yeah, especially YouTube. YouTube has a lot of useful information, right? If you're lazy to read, then YouTube is the answer. But you have to read at some point, people. Let me show you the things that they look for. Oh, that's a sound. Have a look. Oh, no.
The most crucial part of the job search. An interview can make or break an opportunity. So to help you really prepare, We're gonna dissect and analyze an entire interview from start to finish. I'll be sprinkling in a mix of tips about body language, etiquette, and how to answer common questions. Like, when exactly does the interview start? How do you deal with nerves? And how soon can you follow up? For years, athletes have used science and data analysis to improve. Now, we are doing the same for job seekers everywhere. This is Job Science. Meet Anya, a recent grad majoring in business administration. She's interviewing for an entry-level project management position. Note her posture. Head up, shoulders pulled back, no slouching, and no laid backness. The interview begins the minute you walk into the building. Anya treats everyone in the office with respect while keeping eye contact, from security personnel.
See, guys, all of that matters, man. All of that matters now. Especially when you go for interviews in big companies. Now, in the lobby area, they have like security cameras, surveillance. They're not going to watch you like bloody creeps. No. But they look for certain things. Let's say you slouch like you now. Okay, the way that Daniel is sitting is the right way. You're like you've gone down, those things are going to get noticed. Even small, teeny, tiny things like that are going to get noticed, right? So have a look. Now she's maintaining eye contact. She's maintaining a good posture, straight back and all that, watching at everyone, smiling. But, you have to do it in a non-creepy way. Obviously, you start looking at people like a bloody, traffic policeman, like, how they look at vehicles, passing by. You can't do that. It's to do it right, people. Yeah, have a look.
To receptionists, anyone you run into on your way in could be asked to give feedback on you. It's normal to be nervous. When nerves kick in, the natural human response is to take short breaths and breathe faster. Stay calm by taking a deep breath before entering. Hold it, count to 3, and then slowly breathe out. Pause. First, ace those introductions. Greet everyone in a way that is authentic to you, like, hey, nice to meet you, and then say their name. That one always works. You're more likely to remember their name if you say it out loud when you first meet. A lot of the time, small talk comes up before any questions. It's good to have a few current events or topics in mind. You can't possibly predict what they're gonna ask, but you can practice answering the common ones, like, why do you wanna work here? What makes you unique? Let's see what our interviewer asks.
So I want to hear more. Tell me a little about your experience and what you'd bring to this role.
Pause. When this is asked, they're looking to learn what makes you stand out. Be honest with your answers. That means having to pause and think for a second. That is all right. Think about your past experiences and how the role lines up with your future goals. It never hurts to be honest.
Great question.
See, now, whenever they ask you a question, guys, even when we ask, students questions in class, it doesn't mean that you have to, just come up with the answer like that. You can think for a second, right? That pause is going to help you to come up with a better answer. Do you understand that?
Since I was young, I've always been the organized one in my family. Whether it was helping my parents schedule vacations or color coordinating my closet, naturally that lifestyle got me here, project management. I've been a people person for as long as I can remember. Plain and simple, I love team building and making sure everyone has a part. Just the other month.
Ooh, just really quick, don't speak negatively about previous places you've worked. Instead, talk about what you've learned.
I helped lead a team of 5 to deliver a 3-week sales project a few days ahead of schedule. I'd love to bring these things here.
Perfect. A response like this not only answers the question, but also shows off her personality. But remember, there's no one right way to interview and answer questions. Be yourself and let your personality shine. Be aware of your movements. Practice polite, confident body language. Subtly miming your interviewer's posture can actually create a sense of connection. Of all places, unnecessary movements are hard to ignore in an interview. Whether it's tapping your fingers or bouncing your leg, be aware and stay present.
Hey, it's been great chatting so far. I guess my last question is, do you have any questions for me?
Ooh, this is a hot one. Make sure to have a short list of questions for your employer in your back pocket. Ask the questions you would if you got the job.
There you go. So when they ask you, do you have any questions for me? For me, so you have to have a small list of questions about the job role. Guys, now, so, you guys are still in your whatever, very early 20s. So, the application of these things will come a bit later, but it's important that you have an idea of these things. I'm not going to show the entire video, guys. It's not really necessary. So, I was under the impression, yeah, I knew that you guys were, well, starting ACCA. So, explaining, illustrating more on these things will not very value adding to you, but just to add a few things, people, your attire is going to be very, very important when when you go for an interview. Nowadays, it's how do I put it? It's not like back in the day. Back in the day we had to wear ties and all that, but now that attitude, that practice is not there. So back in the day, we had to call people sir. Now it's not the case. You call everyone by their first name. That's how it is. Even Daniel, you can be able to speak to your boss who's 3 times your age by his or her first name. That's how it is. Things have changed. But better to learn these things, know these things. They ask different difficult questions. People, I remember. So you'll start working, especially as analysts and all that, after you complete your ACCA. When they have so many applicants, to remove so many, what they do is the moment you walk into the office, they tell you, look here, we are going to do an exam. They are not going to tell you that in advance. They tell you, okay, we are going to do a small test. So at one of these companies, guys, I had to, go through an interview like that. They gave me a sheet. And in that sheet, there were so many calculations. Now, I came from a very numbers crunching background. My area was financial mathematics. I never expected that. Because it was so unexpected, I did not perform that well in that interview, and I never got it. So they gave me a sheet of paper, and there were different things jotted in on that paper, calculations, different things, and they asked me to come up with 10 different sentences, 10 different things, 10 different observations. And I couldn't even come up with 2. I sucked at it so hard. And I knew, the moment they gave me the test, I was out. I knew that. Nowadays, people, the interviewing process is crazy. Like that, they give you a test, they ask you to do something. If you can't do it, you're out. They ask you to send a video of yourself explaining what you want to do in your life and all that. You don't do that properly, you're out. So guys, now I think you need to be aware of all these things, right? You need to be aware, not know everything, just be aware. Now, I know Nestle, all these good companies, when they interview, it's a different process altogether. Very different. Okay, so guys, now you have to plan big, okay? You do your ACCA. Once you finish your foundation, your applied level stage, your knowledge level, you to start applying for companies. So they will look for these things from you. Your professionalism, the way you handle things, the way you speak, the way you sit even. right? They're all important, right? So guys, people who are joining online, people, I hope that you're, getting something useful, out of these. I don't think you have even started like, thinking about these stuff. So if not, now is the time, you can, not asking you to, do things very fast. You take, things at your own pace, finish your exams, do things, slowly, but it's very, very important that you start working, looking for jobs and whatnot, like after you finish your after you finish your knowledge level, guys. It's all about like, the work exposure, that experience. You getting a lot of qualifications without working, it doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense. Do you get it, guys? Right. Okay, so you know what, guys? Now I don't intend to, drag this. So this was just an, small session for you to, for you to learn these few things. So before we wind up, are there any questions that you want to like ask me related to, I don't know, man, anything like ACCA, or when it comes to like things that you need to do when you apply for jobs, the companies, things that you need to look for, please ask. Now I'll let you guys like ask questions or whatever. Ilma, Sitika, Zainab, Akshana, if you have any questions, please ask. Yes, what's up? Audit. Audit, yes. I actually worked as an auditor at one of the big four audit firms. So the big four audit firms are PricewaterhouseCoopers, EY, Ernst & Young, Deloitte, and KPMG. PwC is not there anymore. So there are three big firms, audit firms: Ernst & Young, Ernst & Young, Deloitte, and KPMG. So I know people who are doing accounting programs like ACCA, Chartered. They look at those audit firm experience. Now, audit firm experience is required only if you are looking to get the ACCA membership. So you don't need to work. Right now in Chartered, there is no option. You have to work whilst you do your exams. ACCA not like that. You can finish your exams and start working, but I don't really encourage that. Once you finish your knowledge level, you do 3 papers in the skills level, then you start working. Then by the time you finish your ACCA, you will have at least 2 years of experience, plus a valid global qualification. That will give you the edge to apply to, apply to good places, apply for jobs in good companies. Audit is a really good job as a starting job. So if you are looking for audit firm experience? Not right now. Yeah, so actually a lot of people. Yeah, second level, yes. Now I don't encourage you to start working as soon as you start your second stage in ACCA. No. At least complete 3 subjects. Because it's going to be very hectic, people, when you start working. The life as you know, it won't be there anymore when you start working, right? Because you're going to have a lot of responsibilities. Look at it. What else? Daniel, any other? Daniel, so you're going to have classes tomorrow, no? Yeah. Yes, the classes will be there. It's just that today, Shafee could not take up the session because of some other class only. So don't worry about experience and all that right now, guys. Membership. Some people were asking me membership, all that. You should not worry about those things right now. Finish off your, knowledge level as fast as you can, right? So if you are worried about the language, if there are people who are, worried about the language and like having second thoughts, okay, do I need to be fluent in English to do this? Not really. No. Right? But if you have that skill, solid, brilliant, it's going to help you a lot. But even if not, it's going to you're gradually going to get it. After like 3-4 classes, you will be fine with everything that is being, that will be whatever, delivered in class. Yeah. Any other questions, guys? 13 subjects, yes. 13 subjects. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Let me tell you, it's not that difficult. You have exams 4 times a year. Knowledge level, you can do it, anytime you want. And other subjects, you have 4 times a year. You get 4 sittings a year. Easy to finish off. Right? Don't prolong it. Finish it as soon as you can. Look at it. I have students who have been doing ACC for like 3 years. They're still doing it. Why? Because they've stopped it halfway. Because of work commitments and whatnot. When you start working people, things go for a 6. You won't be able to put as much effort into your studies because you'll be tired when you go home after work. You will not have the time to study. Even in weekends, you will want to sleep. You will not want to study. Yes. That's then now you'll get it. You'll feel it. Okay, once you complete 3 subjects in the skills level, you will know. Okay, I think I can do it with work. I have people who waited until they completed the first 2 stages before they started working. That is also fine. Guys, you're what, 17, 18 years old. So by the time you're like 20, 21, you'll be done with ACCA. So my advice, take it easy. Finish it off as soon as you can. Don't prolong it. Okay. Mr. Nazir, any questions? No? All good. People who are joining online, Zainab, Sitika, Ilma, any questions? Any questions, guys? So please speak to your lecturer tomorrow when he starts classes. Ilma, especially you and Mr. Nazir, tell your situation to the lecturer because they'll, give more attention. Get it? Okay, right. So with that, guys, no questions right now. Okay, Sitika, solid. Okay, super. Then, hope you found this session, useful. I hope I spoke things that are even remotely, important to you in some aspect. Yeah, that is the reason why I, said yes to this session, people. Right? Okay, then let's wind up for today. So you'll be meeting your lecturer tomorrow. Comfort classes, don't cut classes, comfort classes. It's Daniel, it's 3 days a week, 4 days a week, or 3 days a week. Walk me through the hours. Monday, 9 to 5. Right. Yeah, it's a fast track. No? I think so. You're finishing. What? So 2 subjects. No, you're starting with FA. Yeah. After that only you. Otherwise, how man you can't handle 2 subjects, fast track? No. You go nuts. 9 to 5 classes every day. No. Go crazy. No. It's 1 subject, you finish that off, then another one. That way it's easy. It's more effective. Okay. All right, people. Then we'll finish it there. Thank you so much for attending the class. So very good luck to you. Don't worry. You have come. You made a very very accurate decision. So please come to class and make sure that you do the work that your lecturer asks you to. Okay, right. Thank you very much, people. Have a great day. Thank you. Okay, Sumay, okay. No problem. Hopefully, I'll get to see you guys in MA. Let's see. See you, see you. Good luck, huh? Good luck. Don't worry, guys. No problem. See you, see you, see you. Hilma, I'll end the meeting. Thank you so much. Okay, see you. See you. All right. Okay. Monday. Oh, full time. I see. No, this is a. Wait, you have already done BT? No?
So, Monday,
And then I see. What did they say? What did one subject? Yeah, that's what.
The arrangement for next week, they said it was 9 to 5.
I see. Usually, guys,
It
it's
was very clear. And even today says Salman, they initially said we're going to have the FA thing today as well. I was like, no, they haven't started. They've already started. I said, no, we're having the seminar.
Yes.
Not orientation. And it's like, then the person with this called Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal, yes.
He said that initially it wasn't clear, but then he said it'll be tomorrow. So, and so Salman put a message as well, so I showed it to the person with this.
All right, cool. Usually,
Because Salman put a message in that group and said that we'll be having a class tomorrow.
yeah, for sure. Yes, yes, yes. In May, I don't think you were all
A bit confused about.
Yeah, that's what. Oh, usually full time. Wait. One sec. Right. Good luck. Fast track. FA. Yeah, FA. FA, Daniel. FA only, yes.
It will be done by
Shafee.
by which month thing
So you're starting tomorrow, no? By the end of next month? Yeah. 1 month, no? 1 month, yeah. This is, show me the flyer again. Because there are so many programs going in, like, so many programs, different programs are conducted, Daniel. I am aware about only like one. I didn't know about this.
The fast track we started in June.
June. And then wait. June. I see with Salman. And then you did the exam. Was there a break for like a month? Like a week or so? And then?
It's not for the poet, it started.
I see.
The week break was last week.
Now, so when you were like doing things with Salman, it was just Salman? You didn't have any other class? No, yeah. It will be only FA. After FA only you will have MA because you can't handle two things like, the content is quite voluminous. There are a lot of things to learn, man, especially MA. you can't do both things like, 9 to 5. No, I don't think that's how it works. No, it's 1 month for BT, 1 month for MA, 1 month for FA. That way it will be more effective. It's definitely more effective, right? Anyway, you'll be fine. Yeah, don't worry. See you, boys. See you. Good luck.